Hello, everybody. This is Boxing Unlimited, and we're going to be talking about the fight coming up on the January this next year on the 8th of January. Is the fight between Jai Opetaia and David Anyinka. Anyinka, and for the title of IBF title and the Ring Magazine title in the cruiserweight division. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the fight, we're asking some questions, or salient questions, and these questions is Opetaia should be unifying with Zodo Gilberto Ramirez, who is won 2 titles the other day, and he should be unifying his titles with that because we believe that is a very good fight as well. Um, I would think Opetaia will just be too much for Yinka in terms of experience and speed and power. And but you never know in boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. As we say, one big punch can change the whole complexion of the fight. And styles make fight. We don't know how David Ayinka is going to come into this fight, but the way we see it is we're asking the question again whether it's too early for him in the day, just after 10 fights, and though he's 1-9 by knockout and the other one by point. Um, we'll tell you that in no particular order in a minute. Arguably, we'll say Opetaia is the best cruiserweight in the whole division of cruiserweight. Is the best boxer there. We're saying this, and from all what we've seen from him and his past fights, you know. And we love to see his Opetaia fight Usyk in the cruiserweight division. If Usyk is going to go down, we've had a rumor that he's going to go back to cruiserweight. We will love that fight. I don't know if it's possible, but it's a dream fight for me and for many other fans, boxing fans. And we love to see him. We also love to see him unify against Gilberto Ramirez. And we say this fight agreeably. We love to see Opetaia, fight some major opponents because he's been fighting for some time now. After the Brady's fight, he's not fought anybody who is, the other one was Thompson, who is dispatched. And this one is coming up. Ayinka his weight has advantage, physical advantage over Opetaia. He's 6'6", is very tall for the weight. How he makes the weight is another worry. But his boxing IQ is in doubt because he's just inexperienced. He has got no head movement when he's fighting. He stands up straight. And for Opetaia, is a real target for Opetaia, who is filled up with movement, speed, and power. Opetaia comes in and comes out. Comes in, goes in, comes out. That is the way he fights. He's more looks his fight. That's why I want to see him and Usyk fight. He looks more like Usyk in the ring, but he's got devastating power on both hands and got variety of punches and combinations of punches. He doesn't stay one place for you to hit him, so that's going to be a problem for Ayinka, David Ayinka. I do not know how they made this fight. I don't know is a replacement. Has he gotten time? That's another question again that comes to mind. Has he gotten time to train very well and be in camp? So what happened then to Ishmael Davis the other day when he fought Buhashek? He didn't have enough training or practice or camping, and then he fell over, very very fast, which is unlike him. But for Yinka, who is not gotten this experience to come into this fight, the question is, will the inexperience of Anyinka be a factor in this fight? We believe it's going to be a factor, no doubt about that. We think Opetaia will be too much for him in a day. His punching ability, his ring IQ, his boxing ability, his punches, his movement. Oh, it's going to turn Opetaia. We'll see this fight and we'll call him this fight. It's not going to go by decision. It's going to be a TKO by Opetaia, because Opetaia is a consistent boxer. He keeps coming. He can go in and go out. He can fight on the back foot. He can fight on the front foot. He's thorough. He's a very good person, very boxer, a lovely boxer to watch. I hope guys from Australia will turn out and come and New Zealand and watch this fight. It's a bumper part. And I think the step up for Nyika is too early in the day. But you never know in boxing, anything can happen. You know, as we say, styles make fight, and one punch can change the whole complexion of the fight. Anything can happen with one haymaker to the head of Opetaia. It might be, it might be a problem. It might be even be caught early in the fight, but we doubt it because Opetaia is so experienced. He's so seen him in the Olympics and everything. He's just a good boxer. He's got boxing ability, but what I doubt is his progress in fighting. Either they are avoiding him in fighting major opponents, or they're avoiding him, or his promoters are not getting the right people that he fight. We need him to come into challenge against Gilberto Ramirez and Zodo, to clear up. The air and know who is better between each of them, because both of them have been progressive, have been winning titles, have been winning fights. Opetaia is unblemished in his career. He's got 26 wins, 20 by knockout. Nyika is unblemished as well. He's got 10 wins and 9 by knockout. So it's going to be a tug of war at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, I would say experience will be the problem for Nyika. And he doesn't have enough experience. He hasn't fought. Who has he fought? Hasn't fought a major people. But you never know, as we say. We remember the fight against John Tate and Mike Weaver in 1979, 1980s, thereabout. We saw what happened. We also saw, so when you underrate a fighter, don't underrate a fighter. We saw the fight between Muhammad Ali and Leon Spence in 1978. And we saw what happened. Leon Spence, who just come out of the Olympics in 1976 from Montreal, won a gold there. He's had just about 12 fights, and then there you are, you're fighting the greatest in the world, and and you won. So, it makes him popular. We saw it's happened several times. So don't write Nyika out yet because he hasn't gotten experience. But we think in this fight is too early step up for him. We think he will lose this fight. Opetaia beats him by TKO before the end of the 9th round. Opetaia is a technician. He's got head movement. Nyika hasn't gotten it. I think a fight stiff. He uses his physicality of 6'6". But let us see what will happen. We don't want to blow up the gun. We want to see at the end of the day who is a better person. But we believe Opetaia has got his number. We'll stop here and do have a nice day, and God bless.